Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Got a few showers in progress and a very warm, muggy start to the morning with a dew point value of 79. It feels very humid out there with an 81-degree air temperature. It already feels almost 90 out there because of that humidity that's in place. West-southwest wind, still breezy at 11, but not as windy as it was. Those wind speeds will be coming down consistently throughout the afternoon. We'll watch a temperature that hovers around the 80-degree mark through the morning hours, and then by afternoon gets pretty close to the 90 mark with about a 30% chance of showers and a thunderstorm or two out there as well. As we head into the second half of the afternoon, though, some drier air will start to filter in, and I think we'll be looking at a very nice day tomorrow. Heaviest rainfall down to the south of us, but we do have some showers here locally. Some of those showers producing some pretty good rainfall, actually, around Upper Longboat Key into areas of Holmes Beach. We're seeing some showers moving through that are producing some moderate rainfall there. Those are headed toward Bayshore Gardens, and in about 15 minutes, Bayshore Gardens, you're going to get kind of a persistent moderate rainfall for about a half an hour or so. These storms are moving pretty quickly, but this is a long line of individual little cells that are moving in that same direction. Then down to the south, just to the north of Warm Mineral Springs along the Bend in 75, we've got one area of some moderate to heavy rainfall that's again quickly moving toward the east. None of these look severe. We are watching, of course, still Michael, a tropical storm producing some gusty winds and some fairly heavy rainfall, but it too is moving very quickly as a forward speed of 21 miles per hour. So at that speed, it's very difficult for it to maintain its integrity, and it'll continue to weaken through the day as it moves into the Carolinas. However, there's a cold front back to the west of it, and it will eventually start to morph into a very strong cyclone out in the Atlantic waters. We are watching the circulation kind of expanding here, and Columbus seeing some fairly heavy rainfall moving in through there right now. Florence about to see some fairly heavy rainfall. So that storm system will eventually kind of co-align with this frontal boundary moving to the east, and that's when we're going to get a stronger storm out in the Atlantic. But for us, it means high pressure building in as this front, the first one of the season, passes through our area. It'll kind of stall out down to the south of us and eventually come back to the north as a warm front by the beginning of next week. But for at least a couple of days, we get this northwesterly wind flow that draws down some lower dew point air. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean cooler days. Our days will still be warm, but at least with that lower dew point air, with that less humid air, the days will feel more comfortable, and the nighttime temperatures, once the heating of the day goes away, will be allowed to drop a little bit more than they would otherwise. So we'll see the temperatures dip into the upper 60s, maybe even mid 60s in inland areas by Friday night into Saturday morning. Saturday morning, probably definitely the coolest of the 2 weekend mornings. Humid today, a few showers that are in progress now, maybe a thunderstorm or two, and then sunny and less humid on Friday as that high pressure builds in our wind shift. Chance of severe weather along the Carolina coast today, but in Florida, only standard thunderstorms are forecast. We'll watch the winds be brisk throughout the morning in areas of the Carolina coast. So far, no reports of area-wide delays at the Atlanta airport, according to the FAA, but certainly I would call ahead to your carrier. The storm then moves off the Carolina coast by tomorrow. So we'll watch for the winds to subside a little bit later on today, giving west at about 5 to 10, but it'll take a little while for the wave action to subside. Moderate chop anticipated, rip current advisory, high surf advisory, and at least through mid-morning or early afternoon, we have a small craft advisory. Watch for the sunshine to come out tomorrow. Lower relative humidity, little rain chance, some cool, crisp nights, and then next week, the humidity returns.